literally just finished this and I have a bunch of thoughts. It wasn't as good as the other books that she's written, but I would give it like 3.5 stars out of 5, simply because Cora really annoyed me and they kept calling her Rosie Posey. That's a disgusting name. No, but I wasn't really that attracted to Ford, to be honest. He's just not the really type I go for. But Sebastian, the thing is, you find about me is I'm more attracted to background characters than main characters. It happens nearly in every book I read, unfortunately. But I love Sebastian, and I'm thinking we're probably going to get a Sebastian book at some point. But the sneak peek for the next book is about Rosie's brother. So we'll see how that goes. But I'll give it a 3.5 stars, simply just because of the nicknames. I just did not enjoy the nicknames at all. The storyline was great. I really enjoyed the storyline. Like when I got in, like obviously like the first 50 pages were a bit, as soon as I got into it, I loved it. And I couldn't put it down. But it's every time they called her Rosie Posey, I literally wanted to throw the book across the room. It's so cringe. Like, it's just not, like, I started liking Cora more at the end as well, but like she still pisses me off. But I do like her more than I did like in like this bit, because she was so irritating. I liked her more. But the Rosie Posey, well, I also felt like with the storyline, like obviously she loses her job and then she goes back home. Spoilers, the reason why she loses her job is obviously because like her boss touches her like in an inappropriate way, and then she goes to like, she wants to go to like HR about it, but then he gets there first and then she gets fired. And then I could see the timeline, because obviously Ford is a billionaire. I could see him ruining this man's life. I could see him like doing what he did, so it wasn't like surprising to me. I was like, oh, right, okay, that's happened. So there wasn't like a big massive twist or something. So it was just like straightforward romance. And I feel like it was kind of set up as like, oh, she's off limits, so you know it's gonna cause a bit of a stir within the, like her brother, for example. And obviously like she tells his best friend that she's in love with his sister, but not his sister. Ford tells his best friend West, look babes, I'm absolutely in love with your fucking sister. And West is just like, yeah, I knew that. You're stupid. Like, everybody knows that you two are in love with each other. You have been since you were kids. Which I've never really seen a reaction like that before. So it was nice to see, but at the same time, I feel like that scene was a bit anticlimactic. Because I'm like, where's the big bust up? It's missing something. I don't know what it is, but it is missing something. So that's why I've given it 3.5 stars. Like, I want something more from it, but I don't know what it is. So I'm hoping like the rest of the books in the series gives that. So 3.5 stars. I'm done with it. The next book is called Wild Eyes. What the fuck? But I did like, with the name, I did like the fact that he's gone back to his hometown to open like this record place where he like signs, and like it's like a recording studio or something, where he has artists that he actually likes there, instead of like, because he basically became a billionaire by making Spotify. So he's made like, because obviously that's like with artists of all ranges and sizes and stuff, isn't it, and genres. So he's made this like little small place in his hometown for artists that he's actually invested in, like he actually likes. So that's cute, but it was originally called Rose Hill Records because that's the name of the place, Rose Hill. But at the end, he calls it like Wild Rose Records, which is really cute. And then Rosie, the main character, has like a plaque that says Wild Live or something on it, which is kind of cringe. But also, the paint stain. What? It wasn't as good as like other books that I've read, simply because it's like the type of romance where like, oh, everybody knew you were in love with each other when you were kids, but you didn't realise it. And like, I'm not really a fan of that. I'm like, you were stupid, you're stupid. It's like, it's not miscommunication, but it's like miscommunication in the aspect of you assume that your best friend's gonna fucking kick off and you don't have a conversation with him about it. I think I like Ford's sister better, which is Willa, who's the girl that got pregnant right at the end of the book. I think I like her better. I've still got to read this for book club, and the meeting's probably today. I still haven't started it because I'm just too scared to start it. But I don't know. My next read is Beach Read by Emily Henry, guys. So I'm excited to start that. So I'll update you on that one. I'm gonna do some Old North. Yay. My days are so exciting. But I'm gonna do some Old North, so I'll see you later. I've started this. What the fuck? I'm really not enjoying it. I'm only 17 pages in and I don't like the concept at all. So I'm not happy.
I wish August Moon was a real band.
He is, he's got a Spotify.
It's not real.
I'll have to watch it. How long's the film? Is it a film?
An hour and 57 minutes, I think it was.
You know. Elemental P, guys. Because it says, if anybody, blah, 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 if anybody uses the word, they will be given, like, a warning. Second offenders will be offered a choice between corporal pain or of body flogging and the public humiliation of headstock upon the public square. For third offence, violators will be banished from the island. Refusal to leave upon order of the council will result in death.
What year is it set?
No, it says July. You can't refuse the letters, so you're going to be killed. It's not really, it's not given. It's just not given. The concept's not given to me. It's giving me the same vibes of like writers who don't use quotation marks. That's what it reminds me
I
of.
just opened it in the middle of the book and it says 6 big devils from Japan quickly forgot how to waltz.
I decided to start this instead. So this is more interesting than Mr. Elemental P. So
What are you doing?
I'm on the ceiling.
I think if I also stood on the desk, it would break.
Hey!
It's awful lighting!
That's worse. Basically, I'm on the table because there's something upstairs.
I think there's a rat in the roof.
And he keeps doing this, so I keep banging the ceiling. I'm channeling my inner dad.
You look really short, okay?
I'm channeling my dad because he does that to my brother. No, he doesn't. He's not. He bangs the roof with his fist when he's being loud. That's what I mean. I don't mean anything else. My dad's a good man. He's done good things. This letter is horrible. I've literally just came back from the library and I have a package. I'm literally so excited. It's so pretty. I'm really hoping it fits me because I was a bit worried about the top. So I'm really scared. I'm like really, really scared. Stop. Stop. I'm literally amazed. How am I going to show you this? Like, you can't see it. But I'm really scared. This is a really good transition. Yeah, it was the wrong dress. It did fit me on the bottom, but the top, I've never felt so insecure in my life. I feel so insecure. If you were a flat-chested woman, do not buy from House CB. I just wanted to buy myself a nice gift for my graduation, and now I feel like shit. And now my self-esteem is at an all-time low. So there's literally no other dresses out there. Because reality check, guys, people may say the dresses suit small chests, they fucking don't. Most dresses cater to women with big chests. I can't believe it. I thought I'd give you an update because that was an absolute failure, so I'm just gonna go cry. On a walk yesterday because I was so upset about that dress. And what is going on with my hair, guys? What? Anyway, so I'm going to send that back today because I don't want to look at it. But I've just gone on my channel to like change the cover picture because I don't like the banner. And my last video has 115 views. What? How? Like how? I'm in shock. What? I was literally posting these videos to look back on in my future. What? What? Oh my god. Anyway, I didn't start this. I haven't started this because I'm kind of waiting until it's like after exams, sunny weather. Although it was like 24 degrees yesterday. It was absolutely amazing. The walk was fantastic. But I'm now reading this. I'm literally on chapter 10. I'm not even 100 pages in. And the main male character, Xander's, is really annoying me. So hopefully he has a big turnabout. Because at the minute we're not vibing with each other. Also, it's also really awkward because my main male character in my book is Xander. His name's Xander. So it's just a bit like awkward because obviously my Xander is completely different to that Xander. I always feel shocked when I see like characters with the same name. We used ChatGPT the other day to come up with like a fantasy plot, and I was like, this is no, like one of the place names in my king, like I have 6 kingdoms, and one of them I was like, we have a wood in one of them, and I was like, no, you're stealing off me. And then I asked them to, well, I asked it to add some like Welsh elements into it. And like my portfolio, my portfolio for my uni coursework, her name was Branwen, a very typical Welsh name, but what the AI came up with, the main female was called Branwen. I was like, don't speak to me. Don't speak to me ever again. I was like, no. But I am gonna make a video about like my book and like all the kingdoms and stuff like that, because I do really just want to talk about it. But unfortunately, like my plot wall, I can't go through that because spoilers. But I've already finished that book, so, which is also good news because we've got this. I've started the second one, and I've actually I'm printing off each chapter so I can go back through it. But like the uni printers are really cheap to use, so I'm just taking my advantage. I'm using it to my advantage. I'm currently on chapter 5. I've just finished chapter 5. I'm starting chapter 6, but it's gonna be a big boy. My last book, the first one, is like 300-400 pages, maybe a push after I edited one last time. But this one is gonna be big, very big. See my name? There's no title for it yet. But the first one's called Crystal Delusions, because I'm cool. Oh no, I can't. Everything's just feeling so real at the minute. I think it's because I'm finishing uni and I'm like, I've edited, or I finished the first draft of the first book in college, but then I completely changed it because I added like one minute detail and it changed the whole plot, so I had to rewrite it again because I've already rewritten it previously. Because the original plot was that it was like underwater, the city of Atlantis, but then I was like, I just couldn't get along with the logistics of mermaids, so I was like, absolutely not. So I've scrapped that idea and put it in a closet for the future maybe. But I've got what I've got now. I need to go over some bits because some of the characters are a bit in certain places, but I finished like the final, well, not the final draft like at the beginning of this year, and I'm like, I've gone on to the second draft because I know what's going on in the second draft, and like already it's much more like put together than the first one. So I need to go back after my exams. I'm gonna go back and like revise the first book all the way through, and then maybe put it out for people to read on like a website or something. So if you want to read it, let me know. I need readers, please. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video on like my book, the plot, but obviously not spoilery. The characters, what their powers are, like what their relationships are with each other, where they come from. Obviously I'm not going to do their backstory because that's a big spoiler, so I'm so excited. I don't know why. I think it's because it's spring, and when the sun comes out my hopes just go up because it's so nice. Like I can go outside without a cardigan, and I'm like, talking about cardigan, Taylor Swift, Paris Night 1. What? Like, she mixed folklore and Evermore. Folkmore? What? She took off 2 of the best songs on the set from them. Tolerated. Well, no, Tis the Damn Season not on there either. Tis the Damn Season tolerated, The Last Great American Dynasty. But she kept Anti-Hero. What? She kept Anti-Hero and like the basic ones of Red. Where's Holy Ground, Taylor? I'm also I'm still excited to go, but I'm a bit disappointed at the fact that she didn't really, like the second half of the new album, there's none on the set list. other than like So High School, but I don't really like that song. I'm like, give me a sad song. I have the smallest man in the world, so I'm happy. But I want like The Black Dog. I want like Peter, The Manuscript, bloody Carabo, which is on the first album. But I want a sad song. But I am really, really glad that I knew she was going to keep Marjorie on there, but I'm so glad that she kept Marjorie on there, because you bet when I go to that concert, I am going to be bawling my eyes out at that song. And Illicit Affairs is my favourite Taylor Swift song ever. So I'm really happy she's kept the snippet there, even though I would rather she sing the whole song. But I am glad that it's still there. I will say, the set for the new album, amazing. The intro was fantastic, without any spoilers, but I didn't really know anything about like the concert until last night, because I was like, I needed to know if some of these songs were safe. Some of them were not, but I'm just like, what? So I'm really excited. But she took Long Live off, so I'm a bit upset about that, because she only just put it on. So she's also gone back to 2 surprise songs instead of like 4 like mashed up. So I'm really hoping for some good ones. But she did sing Love of My Life last night, so I'm a bit disheartened at that, because that song is so good. I really could not care less about Paris. Midnight is an album I really couldn't care less. It's a great album, I love it, but it's at the bottom of my list. But I thought I'd update you. So I'm gonna go to town. Me and my friend are going to town at 2 p.m. because she needs to get something, and then I need to send that godforsaken package back so I can never look at it again. Meaning I need to now search for another 2 dresses, because I was going to wear that to our summer ball and to my graduation, but obviously it doesn't fit me. So I'm going to put all my clips together for this video so I can upload it tomorrow, and then I'm gonna maybe write a bit, because I've already done some revision this morning, and I'm sick of looking at old notes. I'm sick. I'm tired of it. I'm sick. My exam's on Tuesday, and then I can never look at it ever again. Obviously I will look at it again because I'm using it in some of my books, but I won't look at it for a while because I'm sick of looking at it every day. And then my mother's coming up the next day, and it's my birthday, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully we go to Ask Italian. If there's something you should know about me, Ask Italian is my favourite restaurant in the world. I love Ask Italian. It's so good. Anyway, I'm going to leave you to it. I don't know if I'm going to vlog anything else for this one, but if I am, obviously there'll be more to watch. But if not, I will see you in the next video, which I don't know, it might be just another vlog, like my birthday week vlog, or it might just be like my book, but I'm not sure. But you will be getting 2 of them anyway. Yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye.